Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning into this video, which is so necessary and I'm so excited about it. Now, I got this vanity about 6 months ago and it's been a great investment. I love that it's like an old antique writing desk and it has just the right amount of storage where I can't like grow my collection to like massive amounts. Now, since it is designed not to be a vanity, but this whole middle section actually lifts up. So if I'm in the middle of doing my makeup or getting ready for the day, and I just happen to have forgotten something inside and there are things on top, I have to like move everything to the sides to open it up and grab the thing. Sometimes I just like go without it. Like today I don't have any mascara on because I was doing my makeup and realized that the mascara was inside, but I didn't want to like move everything to the side to like open it up. So my solution is to have like an everyday makeup section. I'm going to be using this acrylic organizer that I've had for ages, and it hasn't been really put into use since I got this new desk because I was like, oh, well, I don't need this as storage anymore. But what I think I'm going to do, just to make my life a little bit simpler, is to put all my essentials in here, but also treat it as just like a way to play with my makeup. So I don't have to open it up every single day. I can just have like a collection of things here that can be rotating as well as my essentials. So I love watching these videos where people are just like shopping their stash, and that's what we're going to do today. So everything that I put in here will be the makeup that I use for the next couple weeks. It's also a great way for me to have like my things in a Project Pan out and open, and so I can see them on a daily. And also I feel like I need to incorporate some gratis right now because I have 3 bags of gratis that are just sitting here. I'm looking at it right next to you. That needs to go into my drawers, or I need to like pick a couple things and put in here so I can try them. And I'm really excited about this. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We're just gonna dive in. I'll show you what my vanity looks like and the situation that's happening right now. Before we get into it though, I need to show you my new Disney mug. So hopefully you can see it. But it's just like this fun like wallpaper pattern, and it's actually the wallpaper for the Haunted Mansion inside the mansion. I love this mug so much. I got it recently and it's just making me excited for my trip. Me and Dave and a few of our friends are going to Disney World in a couple weeks and I could not be more thrilled. I know it's not going to be like the same Disney that I'm used to and loving, but I'm still excited to just like go somewhere and get out of California for a minute. So also, I have iced coffee in here. I don't have hot coffee most days. And this is the vanity. I'll show it to you from afar. To that mirror that fell down. So it's supposed to go above the desk right up there, but it fell down during an earthquake. So I'll just do a quick little tour right now. Nothing crazy. In the bottom drawer we have some skincare. That drawer has my eyeshadow palettes. The one over on the top is hair care and where I keep my reusable cotton rounds. And then the bottom shelf over there is where I just keep other essentials, so like an eyelash curler, my little fan, just a few other things that I need. But we're really focusing on the top and then the middle section. So let me open it up so you can see what's happening right now. So I'm just sitting over here, so I'm sorry if this is weird. And this little bin is all of my Project Pan items. I just put them all together so I know to remember to actually put them out here when I do this. I'm just going to move this aside and then we'll open up the center. So this is what I have to do every single time I have to get into my vanity. It's just like move everything over because it opens up this way. And I love this because it makes me have to be very strategic of what I'm using each day, because I actually have to like go in and open it up and like pick things before I actually put things out. So I do actually kind of like it, but for an everyday, if I forget something, it's just a little frustrating. The first thing I'm going to do is take all of the things in a Project Pan and put them into this acrylic. It may move once I actually close this guy down and can have things on top, but I'm just gonna do that first so I know exactly what I'm working with. And now I'm actually going to take all the makeup from these gratis bags and put them in here just so I can have everything together, because everything in a bag is not helping me at all. So that's what's gonna happen. So first off, we have primers, and I am just going to keep the one that's in a project pan over here. This is the Lila B Glow Priming Oil. It's really hydrating and just glowy, and I am just going to use that one for now because I really just want to finish it up, and I do have a backup if I just happen to finish it pretty soon. For foundation, I have this in a project pan, and this is the Sephora S Clean Glowing Skin Foundation, and it's supposed to be like hydrating and dewy, but for me it's actually kind of drying and more of a matte finish. So using it with that priming oil has been my best method so far, but I will also say as you wear it does kind of get a little bit more skin-like, so I kind of like it so far. I will keep you informed of any other changes during future Project Pan videos, but I have that over there. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to be putting in my sunscreen. This is one from Malu. It's their Protecting Day Cream SPF 30. This has been my favorite sunscreen I've ever tried. It's not drying, it doesn't make any white cast, and it has some really great like ethical things happening with this company. I really enjoy it, and so I'm going to put this one for my SPF right there. I am going to be putting in a concealer, so I thought I would try something new to me. This is the Maker Forever Matte Velvet Skin. It is in shade 2.1. I think it's a little light, but I think I can make it work. Although I'm also going to be putting in my Charlotte Tilbury Color Corrector. This is a staple for me, and I love using it on just like days where I don't want to do anything. I just want to look a little bit more presentable, so I'm going to put that one in there too. Now I feel like blushes and bronzers is something that has grown pretty fast in my collection. I got a couple through gratis. I bought quite a few because my favorite one is almost out, and that's this one from Han Skincare Cosmetics. It's the Blush and Glory. It's a beautiful like peachy pink. It's the perfect color, and so I feel like since that one was going out, I wanted to buy something new, and so I did buy quite a few new things, and I've been playing around with blush so much lately, more than ever. So I have quite a few here, and I feel like this is a moment where I need to be very selective of what I grab, and I'm really excited to play with some things for just like a few weeks versus just like using it every once in a while. Let's go into blush. I do want to give this one more love. This is the Patrick Ta Oh She's Different, and if you look at it, it looks crazy dark, but it's actually very wearable. I love that there's like a little flap here, so I'm gonna pull this one out. It's just like beautiful berries, and so there's a cream version and then there is a powder, so I'm definitely going to do that. And then I also love having a peachy blush, and again, I feel like creams are having a moment in my collection, so I'm going to pull out this one, which is my Ciate Dewy Blush. It's in the shade Coconut, and this one's really beautiful, so I'm going to pull that one out. And then I think I'll also do a powder blush in a similar color because I like to like layer things. This is the Clinique Cheek Pop and Nude Pop, and it's just like a beautiful everyday, just very slightly peach nude blush. And so I'm going to have those for blushes. For bronzer, I am going to, I think, pull out this one. I haven't given it much love. This is the Becca, let's see, it's their Sunlit Bronzer in Bali Sands. It's just like a beautiful one for fair skin. So I'm going to pull this out now because I haven't given this one much love since I got it. I'm just going to use the one, I'll just use the one bronzer for now. And then I'm not much of a highlight person. I do have one in my Project Pan, which is this one from RMS. So I'll keep this one in here. Moving on to eyes. I have my mascara, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I don't know the actual lash brag. I actually really like this. I've gone through a mini and loved it from start to finish. I love the full size just as much. So I haven't really fallen in love with the mascara quite frequently, and this one I'm really like, if I ran out of it, I may purchase another one if I didn't have any other mascaras to use, but I do. So I'm going to put this one in. Next, we have my eyeshadow primer, another staple. This is the Anastasia Eye Primer. I've never been someone who has thought eye primers made a difference until I got this one. It's fantastic. Best one, hands down. So I'm going to put that one right here next to my actual primer. For brows, I've really been enjoying this one here. I'm going to give it a little bit more love. This is the Benefit Brow Micro Filling Pen. It's one that has like the 3-prong tip, and so I am going to put this one in. I've liked it so far, and I'm excited to be able to store it upside down since it is a felt tip. I need to just store it that way, which is great. Next, for eyeliners, I do have a black already with my Urban Decay eyeliner here that's in a Project Pan. I think I will also do this one and this one. So we have the Sephora Collection Matte Deep Plum, and then this one is the Orange Crush from Marc Jacobs. I prefer the Marc Jacobs formula way more, but I'm going to at least give some love to this one from Sephora. So I'll keep those ones, I think, here for now. And then, let's see, for eyeshadows, I'll do that in just a second, but let's just finish up what's in here and pick my lip products. So first off, I'm going to put my nail polishes away so they're not out there. Alright, so for lips, I have so many that have come recently. So I think for lips, I'm going to try to grab like the most bottom item, which is this guy. And it's the Sephora Collection. It's one of their new matte formulas. It's in the shade Melon. I love this color. I feel like it hasn't gotten love because it was down deep towards the bottom, so I'm really excited. But it's like a beautiful, just like peach. It's perfect for fall, so I'm excited to pull this one out. I think it'll also go well with like the blush and bronzer situation. I also want to get something that's more of a berry, I think, or something a little more deep. So I think I'll do this, the new Rare Beauty. This is the lip balm in the shade Support, and it looks crazy dark, but it really isn't. It's just like a beautiful berry brown. And I do have this one from Kosas, which is just like a clear lip gloss, so I have that. And I feel like I want one more, maybe something more on like the pink side or gloss side. So I'm gonna do my Kaja Lip Click. I haven't used this one in quite some time, and this is in the shade Crazy, number 3. So I'm gonna put that one in here too. I'll put that one at the top. And I do have a fragrance here already. This is the Nest Sunkissed Hibiscus, which is really pretty and like florally and beachy, but nothing crazy. And I do want to just use one of these minis, so I'm just going to grab one. I'll let you know which one it is, but it's this one, which is, Vanilla Woods. I actually like that one for fall. So I'm going to pull this one out just to give some love to those little samples. I'm just going to close this down and then we'll talk eyeshadow. Here I am going to be taking out my single eyeshadow palette. This is the one that I created. I'll leave the video up in the cards so you can see, but this is like my fall palette that I created. So fun. I did have someone request me doing like a tour of my single eyeshadows. We'll definitely do that in the future. Pulling this one out, I'm also going to pull out these Makeup Forever shadows, which is like a little 6-pan one that I created recently because, as you know, if you've seen that video, I was really wanting like a cranberry, so I did get that, and I do have like that nudish color that I can use too. So I'm going to pull this one out as well to use in conjunction with like the created palette. And then I think I'll do just one more maybe. I don't know, I feel like I really just want to give those singles some love. Yeah, I think that's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to use those ones for the time being and just work with it and have fun. So that's what's happening. I'm also pulling out this eye serum or eye cream. It's from Paradox. It's their caffeinated eye cream. I just want to finish this one up. I really loved it. So I'm just going to give this one more love. I'll just put it right up here with those things. I also am putting in my Kate Somerville Dermal Quench. I've fallen in love with this. I definitely see a noticeable difference in my skin, but it's crazy pricey. So I still don't know if I'd actually recommend it for that price. But I do really like it. So I'm just going to put this one in here, back here. I'm also putting my Sephora Collection Texture Spray back here too, just to have more space. And I also have just one other fragrance I'm putting in, which is from Lila Lou. I'm also just putting in this other fragrance, which is from Rosie Jane. It's one of the clean brands at Sephora. It's this in Lila Lou, which is definitely more floral and light. So I'm going to put that in back there. And I think that's it. So this is what everything looks like now. We have just my lamp. This little owl guy holds some hair ties. We have my brushes, which desperately need to be cleaned. This is the fragrance that I got in Hot Springs, Arkansas. My mirror I got on Amazon. And then this is the new situation with my everyday makeup. And then if I quickly need to get something, if I am inspired to grab something, it's not very difficult for me to like lift up because I just have to move a couple things versus having to move everything that I'm using. So I really enjoy the system so far. Haven't used it, so it might be awful, but I like that I'm able to have my Project Pan things all right here, have some things I've been avoiding or neglecting and having some new things to play with. So I'm really happy with this. I have just like my eyeshadows here. We have my face products, my color corrector. So this is just like the one lip product that just doesn't fit comfortably in this section. And then I have just like eyeliners and the eye cream. We have some lips and just things that fit nicely in that little section. We have skincare, the foundation I'm using, and then just some miscellaneous things that normally just like are sporadic around my vanity. So that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave a couple other recent videos down below in case you want to check them out. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.